Hi. Well, I'm no longer in Denver, where it's 48 degrees, but I'm in Lafayette, Indiana, where it's 30 degrees. And I'm sitting outside in the car because my wife is inside with probably 15 women, and they're doing a rehearsal for some Christmas music that they're going to be doing later in church. But meanwhile, I'm out here in the car doing free and three. I've discovered a new term, new vocabulary word. Hi, Jim. Hi, Dan. Hey, so there's some folks watching this and liking it. Hi, Linda. Linda must not be in the choir, or she'd be inside. The new word that I discovered is gaslighting. Have you ever heard of the word gaslighting? I had to look it up in the Urban Dictionary. Hi, James. Hi, Vicky. Gaslighting is a cruel form of psychological manipulation. It's where you purposely bald-faced lie to somebody and then deny that it happened. You're trying to mess with their reality. You're trying to make them think that perhaps they're losing their mind because you're lying to them, and you can get other people involved in it too. It's a form of psychological bullying. And I thought about this, gaslighting, this extreme form of lying and denial that messes with somebody's brain and their sanity. And I thought about how we sometimes lie to ourselves. The stories that we tell about ourselves typically put us in the best possible light and others in the worst possible light, when the truth is we're not as good as we think we are. In fact, we are all born sinners, and in rebellion against God, messing up the environment, messing up our relationships. So we can gaslight ourselves and actually believe our own lies, and it distorts our view of reality, self, truth, and the very way to get free, because we need the belt of truth to be free and to win in the spiritual battle. But I also thought about gaslighting in terms of politics and people who lie about real or imagined Gestapo or communists. Gestapo, I suppose, if you're on the right-wing fear factor, and communist if you're fearing the left wing. And so the truth is, God sets us free. He's given us a spirit of love and a sound mind, not a spirit of fear, which leads to bondage. But we can peddle lies about real or imaginary Gestapos and create all kinds of havoc for people. Bad news, fake news, exaggerated news, one-sided news, and we begin to believe our own paranoias. This is an ensnaring thing for our society, for civility, for culture, for truth in society, for flourishing. Gaslighting is very destructive. And the last one I thought of was gaslighting God. Yes, we can attempt to gaslight God. We tell him things that we know full well are not true, as if we're convincing ourselves of our own religiosity. This is a snare as well. Fortunately, God, who is the truth, the ground of truth, knows through these things, and he can speak to us in love. He knows us. He knows everything about us. He can forgive us. He can restore us. He can make us people of truth, people of true liberation, not people of selected perspectives, highly selective perspectives and correctness, but people who can know, speak, and live the truth. It's a challenging thing. I'm not there, but I need God's grace to be there. And I don't want to be a gaslighter. I don't want to be a person who is a psychological bully. And I want to be a person that sets people free. How about you? Would you like to be free and free? Turn to Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the true life as well. Hope you're having a good night and you enjoyed this free and three, and I hope it's warm where you are, because it's certainly not warm where I am out here in this car. And maybe choir practice will be over pretty soon. Maybe it'll get over quicker if I go inside. Have a good night. Blessings to you, Susan Lamberg, Gregory, and Brian, and especially warm greetings to Denver. Have a great day, my friends. Blessings. Hi, Forrest in Ohio. Always good to see you. Bye-bye.